The heavens shuddered as the unthinkable happened, a coup that tore apart the divine order. Across the celestial realms, chaos reigned as gods were betrayed by their own kin. 5 of the mightiest deities, Odin, Hecate, Quetzalcoatl, Amaterasu, and Anubis, found themselves cast down from their thrones, stripped of their immortality, and hurled into the mortal realm. A cold wind howled through the streets of New York City as the sky split open in a blinding flash of light. Evelyn Moore, a young barista finishing her late-night shift, looked up in awe and fear as 5 figures tumbled from the heavens, landing with earth-shaking force in the alley behind her cafe. When she rushed to the scene, she found them, 5 disoriented individuals, their once regal garments now tattered and their auras dimmed. Though they looked human, there was something otherworldly about them. Their eyes burned with faint light, and their voices carried an authority that seemed out of place in the mundane world. Odin, the All-Father of Norse mythology, was the first to speak. His one eye blazed with fury as he surveyed his surroundings. This is not Asgard. Hecate, the Greek goddess of witchcraft, groaned as she rose to her feet, her hands trembling. Our power, it's fading. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god of the Aztecs, leaned against a wall, his golden wings scorched and brittle. The mortals will not recognize us here. We are nothing to them now. Amaterasu, the Japanese sun goddess, knelt in silence, her radiant aura barely flickering. Anubis, the Egyptian god of the dead, clutched his staff, now cracked and dull. The balance of the divine has been shattered. Without us, the world is vulnerable. Stranded among mortals, Evelyn couldn't understand most of what they were saying, but her instincts told her to help. She brought the weakened gods to her tiny apartment, offering food and shelter despite their cryptic warnings about a celestial war and an imminent danger to Earth. The gods, forced to adapt to their mortal surroundings, struggled with their diminished powers. Odin's visions were clouded, Hecate's spells faltered, Quetzalcoatl's once mighty winds barely stirred a curtain. Amaterasu, who once lit the sky, found herself unable to summon even a glimmer of light. Anubis, accustomed to commanding the dead, was now as vulnerable as any mortal. As they adjusted to their new reality, they began to notice signs of their celestial counterparts' betrayal. News reports spoke of strange phenomena, unnatural storms, earthquakes, and sightings of shadowy figures that seemed to vanish into thin air. Loki, Odin's treacherous son, was behind the coup, consolidating power in the heavens and sending emissaries to Earth to eliminate the fallen gods. The mortal bond. Despite their initial reluctance to trust Evelyn, the gods came to rely on her resourcefulness and determination. She helped them navigate the human world, introducing them to modern technology and culture. In return, the gods began to teach her about their powers and histories, slowly revealing that the celestial war wasn't just a battle of gods. It was a battle for the fate of humanity. Evelyn discovered that she was no ordinary mortal. Her family lineage tied her to ancient keepers, humans chosen to serve as intermediaries between the divine and mortal realms. This connection made her immune to the corrupting influence of Loki's agents, and it granted her the ability to channel fragments of divine power. The first strike, Loki's emissaries, led by Fenrir, the monstrous wolf of Norse myth, and Set, the Egyptian god of chaos, tracked the gods to New York. In a fierce battle, the fallen gods struggled against their enemies, hindered by their weakened state. Evelyn, drawing on her latent keeper abilities, managed to repel the attackers long enough for the group to escape. The road to redemption. The gods realized that to regain their strength and challenge Loki, they needed to reclaim their sacred artifacts, which had been scattered across the mortal world. Their journey took them across America. Odin's spear, Gungnir, lay hidden in the snowy peaks of Colorado, guarded by frost giants loyal to Loki. Hecate's torches, capable of illuminating any path, were buried in the swamps of Louisiana, protected by dark witches. Quetzalcoatl's serpent crown, symbolizing his dominion over the skies, was concealed in the ruins of an ancient temple in Mexico. Amaterasu's sacred mirror, the Yata no Kagami, was hidden in a remote monastery in California. Anubis's scales, used to weigh souls, were locked in a secret vault beneath Las Vegas, guarded by mortal thieves unaware of its true power. As they reclaimed their artifacts, the gods began to regain fragments of their power. Each success brought them closer to their former glory, but it also drew the attention of Loki's forces.